Now, before we get into the seven major categories, I think it's actually really important we chat about what is a peptide. At the simplest level, a peptide is a short chain of amino acids. Think about it like a small protein. Once you get really long amino acids, you get into protein territory. But in a short range of just a few amino acids, we refer to them as peptides. And most peptides work by binding to receptors on your cells. Most often, they're G protein coupled receptors. It's save that for another video. But they dock and then they tell the cells to do specific things. Often, like turn this gene on, make more of this protein, reduce inflammation, release this hormone. Many of you already know famous peptides like insulin. Insulin tells your cells to pull in sugar from your bloodstream. Growth hormone regulates our growth, recovery, and metabolism. Glutathione is a tripeptide. It's all the rage nowadays for IVs and IM shots. It's the body's main antioxidant, so it's needed for detoxification. It's an antioxidant defense. So when we're talking about peptides, we're not talking about something that's foreign or exotic. These are things that our body has already been used to. So how does our body make or use peptides? So let's connect something that you do every day, like eating protein. So when you eat a steak or you eat eggs, that drops into your stomach. And once it's in your stomach, you release hydrochloric acid and pepsin. These start breaking down the proteins into smaller things called amino acids. Those amino acids go into your small intestines, they're absorbed into your bloodstreams, and then they're floated all throughout your body. These amino acids are then the raw material. From there, your body can build things like muscle, connective tissue, neurotransmitters, can make hormones, enzymes, and assemble very specific peptides that we're going to chat about that do specific messages throughout the body. Now, a classic example I like to use with my patients is thinking about Thanksgiving. At Thanksgiving, a lot of people eat turkey. Turkey is high in the amino acid tryptophan. So after we eat, it goes into our stomach, tryptophan into our blood vessels, and then it gets pushed throughout the body. From there, our body can take the tryptophan, turn it into something called 5-HTP, and eventually serotonin or melatonin. So many people say, oh, you had turkey at Thanksgiving. That's why you're tired, because it has a lot of the precursor to serotonin. Now, while that's actually kind of a myth because there are plenty of other protein sources that have high amounts of tryptophan, it's still a good analogy for us today. So we go from protein, amino acid, to peptide, that's our powerful signaling molecules. So once we have then these peptides, they go around the body and say things like repair tendons, increase growth hormone, burn more fat, upgrade mitochondria, modulate the immune response. And that's why they're so interesting and why people are so fascinated and excited to be using them in the longevity space. They're also great for people who are in dis-ease. And the key idea that you want to focus in on is that peptides tend to nudge your existing systems, not just override them. So they're usually very targeted. They hit one receptor, one pathway, and hopefully we have one outcome. And many of these are based on natural sequences that our body already uses or slight modifications to them. Now, on the flip side, I don't want to downplay this. These are not toys. I definitely advocate that if you're using these, you should be working with a medical professional, get good blood work, get a plan. And a lot of these don't have long-term safety data on them. And many of these are not FDA approved. So please be very vigilant when messing with peptides, sourcing them, using them, figuring out their half-life, how they interact with your body. Are you using other medications? Are you on other supplements? There's a lot to take in here. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and walk through what I see as the 7 major categories that people are using the peptides. Number 1 is going to be regeneration. And the 3 that I think are the most important in this category are going to be BPC-157, thymosin beta-4, aka TB500, and GHK-Cu. So we'll start with BPC-157, which stands for Body Protecting Compound.